Hey, what's up YouTubers and RC family? Ed Clark back with our 7th session now using the dealer tracker where we're just tracking the last 3 results from a live dealer. And if you've been following my other videos, you're going to see that we've taken that from £20 all the way up to £240 over the last 6 sessions. So we're going for session 7 now, and as promised, I'm going to be doing a flat betting session again. Now, I personally believe that for this particular strategy, a progression is needed, just simply down to the fact that we don't get many times where we miss, but when we do, it kind of sets you back. But we're going to give this one a try. Now, before I get on with that, I just want to let everyone know who isn't currently a member of Roulette Calculators, you should definitely click the link in the description and set yourself up a free account just on the social network. That way you get to chat to myself and everybody else there. We get to discuss strategies, betting systems, dealer reviews, and so much more. We do have a paid option where you can use the tools which we're featuring in this video, the calculators, and so on. And likewise, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button now and also the bell notification. That means you'll get an update of any new videos that I post, and I pretty much post one every day. Now we're going to get straight on with this session. As you can see, we're going on speed roulette to start off with, so I'm just going to get this session going. So as I said before, I'm going to be doing flat betting, and we're going to be doing £1 per number. So that's going to be £17 per bet. And we'll be doing no progression like we have done on most of the videos. So we're going to be interesting to see what happens here. So I'm going to skip through just so you can watch a bit faster while we're logging the dealer. Now you can see there the numbers are looking okay. They're kind of grouped up quite nicely. And I just managed to get the bet on there on number 28. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff, this this dealer tracker. When you find a dealer that's showing a really nice signature, you can easily ramp up and make some decent cash on this. And yeah, we proved it time and time again with this particular strategy, and so many of the other RC members have done the same. So there you go, you got the first win, which is £36, and that's put us up to £259. See here, we follow it around, and we're putting the neighbours on 19 now. So yeah, it's an interesting one doing the flat betting. I know Sam D, he prefers doing a flat betting sort of session on the area key there, and he's done very well. If you look at that, number 15 came in, which was absolutely perfect for us, and that has given us another win. So we're straight up to £278. And you can see there number 13, 27 and 6 is looking beautiful just in that area there. But keep an eye on the table. So he's spinning the wheel fairly slow, which is typically what I like to see when we're playing with a dealer like that. A slow wheel and not alternating in that much. So number 17 came in, that gave us another win there. So we're already up to £297. But that's the thing with flat betting. If they're coming in one after the other, it's absolutely fine. The only thing that really damages you is when you don't hit them back to back. Now, if you watched my last session with Vera, we had a massive string of the bets just coming in straight away, one after the other, which was really nice. And you can see number 2 came in, so we only just missed that one. We yeah, just missed it by a couple there. So we'll put the neighbours on number 6 now. Like I said, if you're doing a progression, that means that you kind of get that money back that you've just lost. Now from this, we haven't seen it go past 4 bets into a progression. So that's 1. If you take that into account, that would be 1. That went to number 3, so again that's another miss. That would be 2 in a row. Now again, if you're not doing the progression, it's quite frustrating because obviously now you have to get a couple of wins to get that back. So So we put the neighbours there. I think I put it on number 7, around there, 28 or 7. So yeah, it's an interesting concept. But again, as you see, we've hit number 36. So again, that's another miss. So that's 3 misses in a row with this particular dealer. Now, in hindsight, I should have probably jumped out, but the table was looking really, really good. So I'm not putting the bet on this one, but I'm kind of highlighting that area going, you know, that's where I would like it to land, to try and keep that pattern, that sort of signature going. And you can see it doesn't. It goes to the opposite side to number 1. So really, alarm bells should have been ringing in my head, and I should have probably left this table. You can see here, it's kind of all going a bit haywire. And bear in mind, this is a single direction spin table, so all of the results are updating on every spin, whereas the multi-direction, you've got 2 sets of data. So I'd be looking for it to land around 0, that sort of area there, but it doesn't. It landed on number 30, and that's kind of what kept me in this game, because it landed on one of the highlighted numbers, but on the opposite side. So you can see here we've got the next session, which is still all a bit, you know, all over the place really. I'd be looking at it landing around 9 or 22 in an ideal world, and that kind of starts beefing up that area again for the consistency. It's one of them horrible ones that's stuck on the rim of the numbers, the ones that I really hate. And you can see that went to number 4. So yeah, they're still kind of scattered. We've got 29 and 12. That's as close as we're getting. But again, that's the opposite side to where I wanted to see it land. But it's now kind of building that area up there. So at the moment we're still £6 up, but we started off really strong. We had the 3 wins in a row, and then we've had 3 misses in a row, which didn't do us any favours. So that went to number 7. So you can see that area's really come into its own, which is the opposite side to where it was landing. So I decided to go in for the next one there. Now bear in mind, it's missed 3 times in a row. And typically I've never seen it go past 4. I'm not sure what it did in this one, because I wasn't really keeping that much track when I was doing it, because I was flat betting. But you can see it did come in, so we had the 3 bets and then we got the win there. But yeah, it's one of them things. If I was doing the progression, obviously I would have made my bet, then doubled it, and then I would have won. So we wouldn't have lost all of that that balance we accumulated with the progression. But of course, adding a progression, a martingale system, does add that element of risk to it, because if it does go past sort of 4 in a row, then, well, in my opinion, if you go past 4 in a row, it's time to back out. But if it doesn't, then it's worth staying in. So number 21 came in. That was bang on in the right section again. You saw it just there. Now we've got 18 that's come in twice, and 28. So yeah, if we was doing the progression, we'd be well over £300 now. That's the way it goes. And as you saw there, it landed perfectly in the area, but then just kind of carried on, which is always painful to watch. You're like, yeah. So obviously that was a miss. So we're at 267 now. And this one's starting to fizzle out a little bit, but the area is still there. Number 2's a double up, and it went to 12. So I've put the neighbours on that area again. So bear in mind, we've had 1 miss now. And that went to 29. So that was really unlucky. We missed that by a couple there. In fact, I don't know. I think I put the bet closer on number 2 where it should have been in the middle, and I would have got that, unfortunately. So I give this one a miss. But they're implying that I would be putting the neighbours on 27 if I was going to bet, because that would be the sort of centre point for that. And it landed on 13, so that would have been a win if I grew a pair and actually put the bet on. But of course, when you're flat betting, you really do just want to be sure that it's going to be coming in. So in this case, I go on number 9. Neighbours right there. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I've tried this on quite a few different tables. We've done Azure, we've done the normal roulette one. This one's speed roulette. I just thought it would be interesting to change it up a bit. This one we're doing the flat betting. I'm not that worried about doing these £1 bets. If you're doing a progression, I much prefer to start at sort of 20p or 50p or something like that. So as you can see, that landed on number 7, which gave us a win again. So that put us up to 269. So in this case, number 6 is looking good because we've got 36, which is a double up, and 21. But yeah, if you think about it, if I'd been doing the progression, I wouldn't have lost a bet yet. So we'd be probably around £350 by now, maybe more. And you can see that that's gone to the opposite side, so that went to number 35. So again, that gave us a miss there. So again, that's the first miss. These are a little bit spread out for my liking. Actually, 8's looking good. That's got the double up on there. And then we've got 0 as well. So for me, I mean, if I was going to bet, the neighbours would have to go on 17 or 25, that sort of area. I'll probably go 17, but really, it's not worth betting when it's like that. And you can see it went to 29, so it would have been pointless to put the bet on that anyway. And now it's a bit spread out. We've got 31, number 12, and 13. So it's that dreaded triangle that we don't like to see. Just going to grab a bit of water. You can see that landed on 29, so that was in between those two numbers there, between 31 and 12. So it's looking a bit better now. They've kind of grouped up again. So I chucked my neighbours on number 29. Just remember, we've had one miss. So if I was doing the progression, this would be a double up. And it would have been a miss. So that would have been the second miss. Went to number 5, but it's still looking fairly good. So I'd chuck the neighbours on 11 in this case. Again, this is the it's missed twice, so I would have done the progression again, martingaled that up. See it land just after the sort of 23 mark, opposite side. 33, okay, so we did hit that one. So again, it hasn't gone past 3 misses, even on this one. So, I mean, we'd be probably around £400 if we was doing that progression. Maybe higher. There's probably one of you guys that will do the math for me and tell me what... let's find out what you could have won. Just a bit like Bullseye. So yeah, not putting the bet on this. It's been a bit hit and miss with this. I mean, really it hasn't. It's been typical of the sort of style that we've been playing with the progression. But because I'm flat betting, I'm a bit more cautious, and you know, of course, I took the balance right up to 300 and then down and up and down, and it's just that's why I think a progression really is needed for this particular strategy. Unless you find one of those dealers like on the last video I did, where it was Vera and she just could not miss. She was hitting our area every spin and we didn't really have any need for progression. Unfortunately, I was only doing 20p starting bets there. So again, this has gone to 13. It's kind of fizzled out now again. So I believe I leave this table now. Yeah, I quit out and just think that's enough for the progression. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that video. It was the non just flat betting, which is what I promised to do. I mean, we made £14, nothing really amazing, but if I did, you know, if I set my target, which I normally do, I would have I could have walked when I was close to 300. I think I was at my thinking was, oh, if I hit 300 I will leave, and I got to 297 or whatever it was, and I just went in for it. Unfortunately, I couldn't lower the bets because it was £1 minimum. But there you go, that is the session. I think I'm only going to do one more video now. I think next video I will do a bigger stakes, but I'm going to do the progression and just see what we can do. And then I'll probably, I think that'll be enough. That'll be eight sessions in a row. That's typically what I did in the last one. I want to try out another strategy as well, still using the dealer tracker, but where we're just covering the highlighted numbers instead of the whole shebang. So I think, what am I at? 254. Okay, so I'll do the video tomorrow. I will do the progression. We'll do higher, maybe 50p, £1, £2, £4 progression. And if I can take that up to £300, I'm going to I'll withdraw 100. That'll give me my money back. Obviously, I started with £20 and I've taken that right up to 254 now. So if I can take that to 300, I'll withdraw 100 and leave £200 in my bank there to try out a new strategy. So really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video and also subscribe if you haven't. And you can always visit roulettecalculators.com and set yourself up a free account on there.